Vanakkam, en Peer Narasimhan. So what you just heard was, I said my name, that is Narasimhan, in the Indian language of Tamil. Tamil is written in this manner, and most English or non-Tamil speakers pronounce it as Tamil with an L ending, because Tamil, in my opinion, has one of the most unique consonants in the entire world, in all the languages, to the best of my knowledge. It has the consonant which goes by the sound of R, which is like a smooth R, or we represent it as a Z and an H when we write it in English script. And what makes this language so unique is that it's one of the oldest surviving Indian languages, and the other one being Sanskrit. This language is over 2,000 years old. There's available literature in the form of stone inscriptions that are dated back to around 2,000 years old, and these are some of the classic epics in our language. It's spoken by over 70 to 75 million people in different parts of the world. Primarily, the majority of those people, over 50 million, are in the state of Tamil Nadu in the southern part of India. And then there's other people that have traveled out in Malaysia, Singapore, and some countries. And northern Sri Lanka also has a lot of Tamils living. And one of the cool things about my language is that a few years back, the Indian government declared Tamil as the first classical language in India. India has so many languages that to be declared as the first classical language was a great honor for my language, and I'm really kicked about it.
Could you tell us about some interesting expressions in your language?
Oh yeah, there's some expressions which I can explain basically by comparing it to the equivalent English expressions. One is, you say when you get two items done with one action, is like killing two birds with a stone. We have an equivalent for that, but we don't kill birds. We just strike down mangoes. It goes as striking down two mangoes with one stone. And then there's something else which is, I think, maybe a little bit unique, is that when two people that are very cunning meet each other in some business transaction or somewhere, the expression goes like, only a snake can recognize the other snake's feet. What it implies is, if you're cunning, you'll be able to determine the level of cunningness of the other person who's dealing with you. And there's also some unique, well, maybe not unique because they're in other languages, in the way we teach and speak to different people at different levels of society. We use different verb endings. For instance, there's a respectful form of pronouns and a respectful form of verb endings when you talk to people that are older than you, or people that are in a higher social status or government hierarchy, or at your workplace. You use a different sentence endings for those. And then when you're more informally with friends or people that are younger in age than your kids, you speak in a different manner. So this is something very important, especially if you were to encounter people that have not traveled much outside Tamil Nadu and not been exposed to other cultures. If you were to talk with older people, try to find out what's the way to talk to them with respect.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Nari.